Hello there, beautiful people. It's AshleyBedeck coming to you guys with yet another video. In today's video, we will be doing another pregnancy update, and this is another milestone because this is my last week of my 7-month of pregnancy. Yay! AKA my 31 weeks of pregnancy. So 31 weeks went by really fast. Highlights of the week: that it was the last week of 7 months. I'm officially 8 months, aka 32 weeks now. Beyond that, the app said that baby was about 3 pounds. Now you'll notice in my last couple of videos, probably almost the whole month of the whole 7 months, he was in the 3-pound range. Like, he was almost 3 pounds, and he was 3 pounds, and he was 3+ pounds, and he was 3+ pounds, and now he's still 3+ pounds. So when we get to 8th month, or the 8th month of pregnancy, he will get to 4 pounds finally. But in the week 31, he was still 3+ pounds. And then it also said that he was about 18 inches long. At this point, it said that he should have packed on, or it's saying that basically from this point forward, he would pack on at least a good 3 to 5 more pounds, so that he would probably be maybe like 6-7 pounds or more. The highlight of the week was that there was a lot of brain development going on, and that it also said something about he could now use all of his senses actively, so he can smell, touch, taste, breathe, you know, all that good stuff, or feel. I think I left that one out. So that's really, really exciting. Another thing that was exciting was I had a doctor's appointment, and basically in this doctor's appointment there wasn't much supposed to go on, but basically, to make a long story short, I've been telling you guys that I had a bad experience with my first prenatal doctor. He just wasn't, like, I'm so grateful that I moved forward to another doctor, but the issue was that in the time that I've been with the new doctor, I have not been able to get my original records from him. Now, I've gotten my records from the state. I've gotten my records from like Quest Diagnostics, who did like the 24-hour P test for me and a blood test. I got my records from the doctor who does my anatomy scans for baby. I think it was like 12 weeks and 20th week that I got those done. I got all that back to the new doctor, but my original file I could not get from him because it just was too much of a hassle. And now being 31 weeks, it was just like, we can't waste any more time. We got to know what's going on with you to move forward, because at any point, if you do go into labor or something happens, we want to know, you know. So because of that, he ended up saying, screw it, let's not even try anymore to get those records. Let's just move forward and take our own test. So they took about, I think it was 4 or 5 vials of blood for me to comp for those tests. The issue with that was, the nurse, she drew my blood here. She got it into the vein, no blood. She drew it like here, drew it, no blood. She drew it here, no blood. She drew it here, and finally she got blood, and she got all 4 or 5 vials of it. She thought I was dehydrated. I thought I was dehydrated. Come to find out, I'm anemic. So I think that that was why we couldn't get as much blood as we wanted to get, but it could have been dehydration too. I won't rule that out, but we think that it was anemia that was causing me to not have enough blood to for her to draw, which was pretty scary. Also at that doctor's appointment, you know, we did the P test, which is normal. We did the blood pressure. My blood pressure was good. We did an ultrasound, which was really cool because baby is now too big to fit on the monitor. So usually you can see like a large portion of the baby all at once, or all of the baby at once. But when I got to 31 weeks, he was officially too big. So when we saw his heart, it was just pretty much his stomach. When we saw his spine, it was pretty much just his back, and not even the whole thing. And then like with the head, the brain, all of that, it just was like in sections. So we had to see the baby in sections, which was really cool and really reassuring to know that he is getting as big as he's supposed to be. What else happened at this doctor's appointment? I'm trying to think. Sorry, I have my notes. I don't want to forget anything. My doctor went over everything. Oh, he was face down, good heartbeat, brain looked good, everything looked good, spine looked good, which was really good. The only thing that like I always tell you guys is my doctor's office has a 2D monitor for the ultrasound, so it does not weigh the baby, but again, I don't really care as much about the weight as long as it looks like he's, you know, if his heart is beating and I'm getting bigger and, you know, everything looks good to the doctor, then we should be okay. And everything is measuring, like we can see the placenta and everything else, and everything is measuring on time. Although we will get one more 3D 4D ultrasound before delivery, so that is when we'll be able to see his face again, hopefully, and we'll be able to see how much he weighs. What else happened? I think that was it for the doctor's appointment. We went over the circumcision, which my doctor explained the whole process. He said it would not hurt him. It would hurt that moment, but it's just skin, so that it wouldn't be sore or anything like that after, which is reassuring to know. He explained the entire process. I've already researched this doctor and have actually found reviews that not only is he good with prenatal care and delivery, he's good with circumcision as well. So that's reassuring. He let me know the price of it is not covered by insurance, which is perfectly fine with me, and we will be moving forward with the circumcision while baby is in the hospital, or while me and baby are in the hospital at delivery. That was it for the, oh, also there was yeast infection under my boobs. I don't know if I told you guys, but I had this weird thing going where, like, it almost it looks like under each boob the skin has peeled. Actually, if you go back to my 30-week video, I actually showed you guys it, but I asked him about it. He said it's a yeast infection, which was really weird to me because I didn't know you can get under boob yeast infection. I thought you could only get it in the vagina, but lo and behold, I had a yeast infection under here, so he prescribed me a powder that I put under every day. It's supposed to keep it dry to heal it, so that's been working. Also, the next morning he called me and told me that he had sent a prescription to my pharmacy because like I told you guys, I was craving ice like no other, and that craving has went down since then, but I was eating it morning, noon, night, afternoon, snack. Every minute of the day I wanted ice. So he did check for that with all the blood tests that he took and the urine tests that he took, and then he found out that not only was my iron low, it was really low. So the prescription called for me to take 2 pills a day. He told me to take 3 pills a day. That's how severe I guess it was. I mean, it wasn't severe enough for me to go to a hospital, but it was more than, lower than even low, I guess. So I got a prescription for that. I got a prescription for the yeast infection, and then I also got a prescription for, he called me again. So I had my appointment. The next day he called me to tell me that I had, that I was anemic. And then the next day after that, so 2 days after my appointment, he called me, and I guess the results from the P test came back, and I had a UTI, a urinary tract infection. Now this is my second time having a UTI this pregnancy. I had one early in the 2nd trimester, and then now I have one. And I kind of did some research because the first time I didn't, and I'm trying to figure out what it is, because I'm sexually active with my son's father. I use body wash, I wash, I clean, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, why this is happening and trying to prevent it from happening again. And so the only thing I can think of is I do use body wash down there. I do use a rag down there. I do change my rags often, and my rags are being washed with detergent. And then also the same body cream, the shea butter that I put on my belly and on my boobs and stuff, I put down there as well, because I don't remember where, but earlier in my pregnancy I read that that if you moisturize down there, I think the person said it was with cocoa butter, but because I was using shea butter, every day I moisturize down there with the cocoa butter, and I go all in and out. And they said that it would not only, you know, keep that area moisturized and from getting like any stretch marks like in the bikini area and all of that, it also said that it would prepare your area for labor. So I think that first of all, I have to stop doing that. Like, I can do in the bikini line, but not really get in the crevices. So I won't be using the moisturizer anymore. I won't be using the body wash down there anymore. And instead, I researched, and it said that you're supposed to just use like something said that I should use just warm water, but no, I need some soap down there. So I'm gonna get some Vagisil and start from here on out just using, not Vagisil, is it called Vagisil? Not Vagisil, Summer's Eve, the feminine wash, and just using that. And it said that I should use it with my hand. I'm gonna still use a rag and hope that I just don't get another UTI. This stuff is temporary because I didn't have these issues before pregnancy, and hopefully I won't after pregnancy. But yeah, and I got a prescription for the UTI as well, but I also have to change some things as far as my body care. I think I do too much and I need to do a little bit less. Just do the Summer's Eve down there and no moisturizers or no shea butters down there. So that was it for the doctor's appointment. Beyond that, symptoms, I felt heartburn one time. There's an old witch tale that always says if you have really bad heartburn, your child will come out with a lot of hair. I haven't had any. I had it for one day, like not even the whole day, and it wasn't even severe. So we're gonna see if my son comes out with a lot of hair, no hair, or what. But according to that old witch tale, my baby ain't gonna have no hair, and which is fine. What else? Frequent urination, which was a symptom of the UTI, because it was like I would have to pee, or I would feel like I had to pee, and I would go to the bathroom, and I would like be like rushing to the bathroom, and then when I get there, it's not even a whole, like, it's just a little bit of pee. So I figured out what that was, and that problem is gone. Stretch marks, I did get more stretch marks, unfortunately, but we'll be okay. We'll get through it. Braxton Hicks, I did feel that, which I felt the week before. Nothing big. And also, a really big thing for the week that was made me happy was I got my mojo back, because the last few weeks, I don't know if you guys noticed in my blogs and in my pregnancy updates, I just was like a little bit down and a little bit, not emo, but just the energy that I have now, I didn't have that. And I found out that that's what happens when you have anemia. You know, you lose your energy, you lose your mojo. And a lot of people, if they don't get anemia treated, especially in pregnancy, and if you don't get it treated, basically, you have a higher rate of getting, what is it called? Postpartum depression. Because for some reason, you're just more down, you're more emo, you're more dry, you know, you just feel like sad, which I did, and it just was like, I always felt down, I always felt sad. It was just so easy for me to cry, and now I'm just like, I'm back, and I got my energy back, so I'm really, really happy about that. Those pills are working, and then I'm taking them 3 a day. When I go back for my next appointment, he will measure to make sure that my iron levels are back to a healthy rate, and from there, hopefully I'll go to 2 a day, but he did sit in for 3 refills of that prescription. So I know that I'll be able to have enough of those pills until the end of my pregnancy. Really quick, I'll show you guys some belly. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Okay. This is my belly. You guys are seeing all of my goods. I hope there are no boys watching, but these are the stretch marks that I've gotten so far. Like I said, I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. Life goes on. And I'm doing this video. Usually I do my videos in the morning when I'm alive and alert. I've been through the whole day. I ran errands to the P.O. box. I took a nap. I went to lunch and I walked to lunch. So I'm looking a hot mess, but that's neither here or there. This video is done and you guys know what's going on with me. Hopefully in the next video I'll look cuter than what I look now, but it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, except for videos with my hair done. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Mwah.